Claiming that animals need humans to survive amounts to slavery. A few hundred years ago, white Europeans brought slaves from Africa to perform grueling forced labor. These Europeans called their slaves animals, claimed that the slaves relied on their owners for survival. If these slaves were liberated, they would die, according to these Europeans. Africans were slaves because, as the Europeans claimed, this was the natural order. Lo and behold, slavery was eventually abolished, and black slaves were emancipated. Although the effects of slavery and Jim Crow laws resonate today, African Americans are functioning members of society. Meat eating is yet another form of slavery. If these animals are liberated, they will eventually survive and thrive. If the proposition is not voted for, however, the enslavement of sentient beings will continue and the ethical treatment of these individuals will be violated. It would be more ethical if this House, which includes those economically secure in the first world, where vegetarian foods are an option, were to refrain from meat eating. Doing this would liberate the millions of unfairly treated and enslaved animals that are slaughtered every single day. Once again, those in other regions, such as Africa, where vegetarian options may not be readily available, are exempt from my argument. The proposition should be voted for because the regulation of pesticides will continue and solve for the harms my opponent has laid out. Although it is true that more pesticides will be used, it is true that the right pesticides will be used, those that do not harm insects or other animals. They will keep our fruits and vegetables clean and safe to eat. I do not argue that humans should not have the right to eat meat. Ethical does not imply a literal law. Arguing that vegetarianism is a better ethical choice simply states that it is the better option. Emphasis on option and choice here. For all of these reasons, you will vote for the proposition. Thank you, judge and opponent, for participating.